Okay, Janaea, I am so excited to be chatting with you today. I cannot wait to dive in and hear all about your experience inside of Design to Profit. I know we're busy, so let's go ahead and let's jump right in. I want to start first by just having you introduce yourself.
I'm Janaea Proctor Mills, and I am the owner of Mrs. J Designs brand and webco. And
Okay.
I'm a brand expert and web designer.
Yes, I love it. Brand expert and web designer. Before I ask my first question, I did want to get a little bit of insight as far as how long you have been designing.
I've been in business, I've been designing for 5 years.
Okay. And how long have you been in business?
I've been in business since 2017.
Okay, so 3 years. Okay, cool. Um,
Yeah,
and you're self-taught, right?
yeah, I'm self taught. I went to school for, I have my master's in psychology, but that has absolutely nothing to do with design.
Right, which we talked about in Design to Profit, but we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that.
Right,
Um,
say that for the good stuff.
Yeah. So I want to know, so you've been designing for 5 years, you've been in business for 3 years. Can you share what struggles, especially being self-taught, did you encounter with your business, like growing your business or getting clients, or what was the main issue you were having prior to joining Design to Profit?
Yeah, the main issue I had joining Design to Profit was charging my worth. Limiting beliefs were a really big issue for me.
Mhm.
Whether or not I saw value of myself to charge what I was worth, and whether the people were going to be able to see the value, whether I could actually sell myself, and then also how to position myself as an expert.
Yeah.
I teach people how to be an expert in their field, and I can deal with every other field. But when it comes to brand and web design, it's hard and it's a vulnerable state to position yourself as an expert when
Mhm.
you're just leveling everybody else up.
Right. And so it sounds kind of like you were working in the business, not really working on the business or
Right, right. There's very little time devoted to my own business because I'm just working with clients, clients, clients. So sitting down, actually hammering out the hard stuff was just not my thing.
yeah. Yeah. And I hear that a lot. And even when it comes to like designing our own things, it's so hard to do our own stuff. Like you out here helping everybody else level up,
Yeah,
but then when it comes to charging what you should be charging or really
right.
showcasing the value, it's a real struggle.
It is because I just feel like it was a huge struggle for me because I mean, well, but then also when you have, I feel like when there's a bad relationship with money, then that's also an issue. So me having a bad relationship with money, not knowing a lot of millionaires or people that were making six figures, those things really limited me
Yeah.
and made me feel like it was okay to charge $250 for a website.
Oh, listen.
And it was crazy. Like prior to, it was crazy prior to this program. So
Yeah. Oh my gosh, like all of that. So tell me, how did it feel to like as you kind of started realizing, oh, maybe I need some help with actually charging more or seeing some of these blocks? What did it feel like trying to solve it on your own?
yeah, so obviously trying to do it on my own was hard. I didn't know what systems to use. I didn't know what to put in place. I actually started out designing on Microsoft Word, okay?
Oh,
And I designed on Microsoft Word and was selling them joints, and people were like coming, buying, buying, buying.
oh my goodness.
And I think then a year after I had been in business, then I decided to get serious with my, product output. And then I was like, my systems are just trash. Like I don't know how to automate this process. I don't want to have to be recreating emails. I don't want to have to be sending out a PDF of a contract. And I'm just tired of doing everything DIY. Like I need a proven system that works. And so for me, I have been looking for a coach for a really long time. Like, and it was hard for me to trust people because people say that they're an expert and they say they know how to do results, but I just couldn't see it. Like I couldn't see it. And for me, I wanted to know what your numbers were. Like I want to know how far up am I gonna go with you? You know, like is there a cap on this?
Yeah.
Or like what's gonna happen? And so I think when I came in contact with your programs, I was like, okay, something about her I really, really trust, you know? And so that was the first thing is like, okay, this little free this it was a free master class. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to it, whatever. I'll go to master class. I go to them all the time, whatever. So I went and I was like, I don't know. It's only $47 a month, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in for BBA. And I went. And so in BBA, I like I'm just gonna if it's only $47 a month, then I can give my all.
Yeah.
And so I did, and then I did that, and then there was a cap at that, and I was like, I can only get so like I got to I raised my prices from $700 per website to 2,000 per website.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, cool. So I got the low $47 a month back.
Yeah.
Now what? Like, what happens after this? And so I was just really fortunate to see like the people in BBA that were constant. And so I reached out to some of them, and they're like, that her neck program is so lit. You
Mhm.
need to get in this program. It's just gonna be amazing for your brand. And I was like, that's a big hefty ticket. But I was like, whatever. Like, if I'm charging $700 per website and I knock out one website, okay, then she can have $400 a month, $700.
Right.
But I never expected to get, I did expect to get in that program and level up to be able to afford this program.
Yeah.
And getting in this program has been just mind blowing. Like I would have never thought I'd be sitting here talking to you on a computer that I've been wanting forever. I've
Right.
been
No,
wanting
no, let's
this
talk about how you
computer.
got the computer. So how did you get the computer? Give us
I
some.
got the computer because I did a free webinar for this business lady, and she so then from there somebody was in the program and they were developing a youth web program. And so they asked me to do the program. We negotiated a contract, and that was that. And they started to send my checks as I did the presentation for the program.
Uh-huh.
Then after the program, they were just like, we really liked your work. We have extra funds on this contract, and we want to send you $1,600. And I was like,
Okay.
you want to send me what? Like what? And so they were like, yeah, we want to send you this. So, you know, do what you need to do. And so they were able to send me extra money on top of the contract, which is like a tip for me.
Yeah.
And
That's
so I took that tip and I bought this computer,
that
and
is
it was perfect because now I can see all of the flaws in my small websites from building on my laptop.
nothing like a big screen, right? Nothing like a
Nothing like a big screen. I'm just so appreciative of
that is.
something
And so because you took them through such an amazing process, you have really elevated what you were doing. They saw the
yeah.
value in that and they
It
wanted
was a
to ex-
streamlined process for them. Like it was streamlined. I had my content. I had everything together
Mhm.
to show these youth value. And now I'm not only am I doing the program next year, they want to do it again and again. They want to do two more programs
Yes.
next year at a bigger rate. And I'm just so
Yeah.
ready.
So when you have processes and you've streamlined your system, you get clients for life. Like there's
Get
no
them for
comparison.
life.
I
I
love that
have
so much.
I have seven-figure clients who want to put me on retainer. They're begging me to quit being in business so that they can pay me top dollar. And I won't do it, but they can be retainers for
Right. Yes.
for a while.
So such like so you started out in another program that was not specific for designers. You were able to then afford to join my program that was specifically for designers, which really gave you because the other program, I don't give you the processes, I don't give you the
Mm,
systems,
no,
I don't give you
there's a lot that you don't give in that program
I don't give any of that.
that I could tell was in there, but I was like, why is she trying to give me this tea? And so it was like I was like, what is going on? I was like, I could tell that there was more to it. And you can tell because it's a good 47 or $67 a month.
Yeah.
for as much coaching as we were getting,
Yeah.
is a steal. Like it's a huge steal. And so I was like, there's so much more to this. I know this ain't her
Yeah.
best.
And
And
so
I
that
want her best.
right. I don't even really like designers to go into that program just because I don't give you everything. Like that is not
No.
specific.
The streamlined system, the emails, the checklist, the backlog, the presentation, the showing you
I
what
give
the excellence is.
everything in Design to Profit.
Oh
I'm so
God, girl,
glad
you got your whole world in design to profit, and I'm not ever going anywhere else. Okay.
I'm so glad you were able to come over to the bright side. Um,
There's a bright side somewhere, and it was at TP. Okay.
yeah, so you had not worked with a coach prior to joining Designs Profit.
No, I had been downloading freebies.
Hmm.
I was going to free webinars. I was gaining all the Instagram content, but
Hmm.
I couldn't trust someone that knew my industry and knew how to get me where I wanted to go,
Hmm.
because I was done charging $700, which wasn't my work. I was overworked and underpaid, and I wanted to be paid
Yeah,
my worth. So for me, it took a while for me to find a coach.
yeah, it's so funny because I had another call with a previous student, and she was like, "I was skeptical," and I was like, "I never even knew you were skeptical," but
I was skeptical of the 450,
yeah,
but it wasn't until I started getting the result. And next year I'm gonna be charging. I'm gonna be charging 5 figures
hmm,
for my first time. I'm gonna be charging 5 figures my very first time, and I already have a wait list of 30 women that are ready to work with me.
yes. And I love though that we were able to go through and critique your package, your
My
pricing.
God, yeah.
We ain't gonna go all into the detail, but
No.
that is something that's really important for me to provide. It's not just here's a bunch of content, here is how I do it. It's really a matter of here's what I've done.
And that's what I really appreciate about it too, is that there are coaches that have programs that cost as much money that just teach a curriculum.
Hmm.
And then there are people like you who are like, okay, you're paying me top dollar. I'm going to give you everything I know to get you the result. And when you're not following that, I'm going to tell you. And so for me, it was the telling me what to do to get the result
Uh-huh.
based on your proven work, but then also telling me, no, that's not, you're ridiculous. You're not charging your worth. And I need for you to be like, that is stupid. Like, and so for me, I wanted that realness in my coach because I'm blunt like that with my people.
Yeah.
I needed someone just as blunt to say that's dumb. And I appreciate it.
in,
Sincerely.
in choice words, I don't sugarcoat anything, and
No.
I appreciate that I have students like you who appreciate just the realness that I do bring, because it's not helping you if I just say, "Oh yeah, good job," or pat you on the back. Yeah, I'm gonna pat you on the back when it's a good job, but also I'm gonna push your limits, so that you can grow, because that's where the growth happens, is outside of the comfort zone, and it really is a matter of if you show up, if you do the work, you will see results. But it's not just about pre-recorded content or worksheets. It's about asking good questions. It's about getting the support and the guidance that you personally need, and that's really the difference between someone who's successful in any program versus not successful in any program.
Yeah. Yeah, it
um,
is.
I would love to hear, so I know you said like you've made the investment back many many times over. I'm wondering, was there like a moment, like just this aha moment when everything clicked and you were like, this is actually working?
That aha moment, I've been in this program for how many months now? 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, I think
And
about
that aha moment, I was a hardhead. I'll be honest. I was a hardhead. I was not charging my money. I was just breaking even like a fool. And I just hit that aha moment last week.
okay.
And so now my packages are like tripling in price. I have this long wait list of people, and I have a coaching program. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, That aha moment was last week, and this last month has been just the most confirming month. And it wasn't because of anything anyone else did. It was because of me.
Mm.
And I was doing the work, but I just still couldn't see the value in myself.
Right, which kind of brings us back to what you said in the very beginning about your own limiting beliefs, about your own money mindset. Um, and I am so quick. Every question is like mindset. You got to go back to module one. Like
Right.
that is continuous work, but with each new level, there's new mindset things that come up. So I'm really proud of you for you got through the hard head phase, and you finally you
I'm just
finally
now getting through the hard
did
hit
it.
phase.
Well, it's a work in progress.
But I so appreciate this program and the people I've been able to meet in it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
So, is there? I know you had some record breaking things happen in your business this year during a pandemic. Do you
Mhm.
want to share any of what that is? I know you're tripling your prices, which is amazing. You've increased your prices and have already booked clients at that
Yeah.
newer price point. Is there anything else that you've been able to do?
Yeah, this was the first time I have had 5-figure months. I had my first 5-figure month this in a pandemic.
In a
I had a
pandemic.
wait list of 50 women in a pandemic. I've been able to do several live sessions with other creatives
Hmm.
in a pandemic.
Hmm.
And I have booked corporate contracts that
Yes.
they want to keep working with me
See,
in a pandemic.
in a pandemic. I love it because, and I hear that a lot too. Like we're in the middle of a pandemic. People aren't buying. No one's like, I can't grow my business right now.
They
You,
absolutely are.
you are proof that that is not
Oh
fact.
no, that's not true. Yeah, that's not true for me. I don't know what's going on in other people's business, but I know for me, that's just absolutely not true.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's for me to prove that I am of value and that my system works.
Yeah.
And so I just needed the tools to I guess to reframe my system
Mhm.
and to automate it more and to sell the right way and target my audience how I should.
Yeah. We've had lots of conversations around that. So
Ooh, yeah.
I'm really excited for where you're going and what you've been able to achieve. A 5-figure month during a pandemic is amazing. So congratulations on that. Tell me, what does life look like now that you're working on that money mindset? You're tripling your prices. You're seeing your value. You believe your value. Um, how is life different for you with just those changes since since you've joined the program?
Yeah, so the biggest change for me is that people actually see what my coaches and what other people have seen in me is that I'm an expert in my field. That's the first thing. Like I have some of the most notable people in our industry contacting me for services.
Yeah.
And so that's the first that's and the main thing is that I also believe in myself.
Woo.
I've been able to get the tools that I need to level my business up. I have systems that work.
Mhm.
I'm more confident in saying no, hell no. I'm more confident in saying no. Like I've never been so confident. I don't care about what other people think as long as I'm doing what's aligned with my own vision for my business.
Love
And so what life looks like after this is more 5-figure months. And yeah, I have a goal of hitting $100,000 next year.
and I see it. You don't even have to have 5-figure months to hit 100K, which is
Oh,
crazy. It's $8,333. And so you've already proven that you can do 5 figures. So 8K months consistently will get you to that 100K year, which is so doable. But the thing is, you having that confidence, you knowing the value you bring to the table, showing up differently is just by default going to attract a higher level of client. So
yeah. Yeah. And it shows in my content, it shows in what I post, It shows me how clean my brand is. It's just, I mean, I had design skill, but the strategy and the expert approach just wasn't there for me.
Yeah,
And
and that's such like a misconception where it's like the design is the only thing that's important in a design business. It's
yeah,
it's
it's
not
not.
it's not even the most important
The
thing.
design part is just not even important to me anymore. Even though I can design my
Yeah.
butt off, I don't care about the design if you don't have a strategy behind it.
Yep.
And so at this point, I no longer can, I no longer have time to do a la carte design work. And so it's just a whole 360.
Yes, I love it. I love it so so much. So I want have one last question for you, and that is, um, especially being someone who was, not trusting of what coaches were saying, and just if you could believe what they're saying their program would do. So if there's someone in that situation who's just not sure, they're kind of on the fence about joining Design to Profit, what would you say to them?
You're getting ready to pass up a life-changing experience.
Mm.
Um, if you pass up design to profit, you're passing up a future in your business that's going to give you your time back to focus on what you really want in your vision. So instead of me focusing on why this girl is mad at me because I told her no, or why I'm not charging my worth, or why I have to keep working because I don't have the money, I'm able to spend time with my family. I'm able to actually have the money I need to take my son on a Disneyland vacation if he wants to go. I'll be on track to spend that money willingly and not even look back.
Yeah.
I'll be able to create the life that I want. So, girl, if you pass up DTP, good luck.
Oh my goodness, I love that so much. And that's what it's about. That's what DTP is about. Allowing you to create the business that you want, because your vision of success looks different from mine, looks a bit different from hers, and looks different from hers. And Design to Profit gives you the tools that you need to reach whatever that vision of success looks
Yeah,
like. So
yeah. And if you think about it, that little whatever money it is, 400 and some odd dollars or however much it is, you can save that money weekly
yep,
and you'll make your money right on back. Money is just, it's a transactional thing. It comes and goes.
yep. You gotta spend money
So
to make
I
money.
just, yeah, I'm just not worried about it anymore.
Goodness, I love it so much.
I'm
I
willing to
can
give
see
it.
that confidence is there. I'm so proud of you. So just excited for everything that's coming for you, Janaea. That's all I have. Is there anything else that you want to add? Anything we missed? Didn't get?
No, girl, sign it up and quit playing.
Just do it, like Nike.
Just do it. Just do it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Janaea, for just taking the time out to chat with me and share your experience and just, oh Lord, I done knocked over some stuff. And just sharing like your real raw experience. Like I love that you don't hold anything back, don't sugarcoat anything, just like me.
No, I
Um,
don't. That's what I really liked about you. I'm like, she's here with me. So we're both not
we're
sure.
right here. I
So,
get you. Yes. We gonna and that's what it takes. Like you have to have someone who has been there and can call you on your ish, like
yeah.
that's what it takes. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Janaea.
You're welcome.